Our celebration of America 250 and all the people who literally and figuratively built this country. Right now, we can exclusively share a new report from ABC News in a first-of-its-kind collaboration with the 10 Million Names Project, an initiative dedicated to finding the names of the roughly 10 million people who were enslaved in pre- and post-colonial America. We set out to find the living descendants of the enslaved people who built the White House. Over nearly 2 years, the talented team at American Ancestors combed through hundreds of records across several states to make this happen, and it's a reveal one family never expected. Every year, millions of people from around the world visit our nation's capital. But there's a hidden history here, especially on Pennsylvania Avenue.
I wake up every morning in a house that was built by slaves.
Mrs. Obama exposed a fact that's often overlooked, that enslaved people's unpaid labor helped build the White House. Her comment inspired an ambitious question that for America's 250th anniversary, we set out to answer. Could we find the living descendants of the enslaved people who built the White House, an endeavor that's never been accomplished before? The genealogists at American Ancestors in Boston combed through hundreds of records across several states before finding Ashley Swain, a potential living descendant.
Hi, Ashley?
Hi, yes.
And after confirming her family's genealogy,
I'm talking to the right person. That's really great news.
we asked her and her mother, Jackie, to come to Washington, D.C., so we could reveal our incredible discovery.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, Ashley.
Lindsay and her fabulous team, they have uncovered some incredible information about one of your ancestors that is truly first of its kind. And so before we get to that, just hearing that, what's going through your mind?
I just said, oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah, I think for me, it's just excitement, nervousness, you know, all the things. It's just like, how did I get here?
Lindsay, the table is yours.
So I'm gonna just share with you, if we all can just pass these down. What we want to do is make connections between each individual. So you'll see Ashley, you're on the bottom here, and then Jackie, your grandfather, Ashley, and your father, Robert Smith. This generation, James Peter Smith and Beatrice Marie Hicks. This is your first great-grandparents. Your second great-grandparents are James Hicks and Fanny Rome. Your third great-grandparents are William Hicks and Sarah E. Ambush. They're from Washington, D.C. And then your fourth great-grandfather and grandmother are Calvert Ambush and Patsy Cried.
At the top, we see Calvert Ambush. Can you please tell us the significance of this gentleman in American history?
Your fourth great-grandfather, Calvert Ambush, was one of the enslaved men who built the White House. One of the most iconic landmarks in America.
Really? Oh my goodness.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness.
Your great-great-great-grandfather helped build
The White House.
the White House.
Wow. I'm a little teary-eyed.
To know that you have an ancestor that has such a significant role in our country's history.
Yes.
Is this a first for a genealogical organization to be able to link a living descendant to an enslaved individual like this who worked on the White House?
Yes, this is the first time we've been able to make the connection. It's incredible that the two of you are sitting here with me. I've been looking for you for 2 years.
Vince, I want to bring you in on the conversation here.
Yeah.
Just give us the historical context.
We know the original White House begun construction in 1792, but then, after the White House was burned in 1814, in 1829, President Andrew Jackson had the North Portico built. And that's where we find Calvert Ambush employed.
Oh my goodness.
Calvert Ambush, a name reclaimed, an ancestral family connection restored. We chose the Octagon Museum as the location for the reveal because of its connection to their ancestors' story. Professor Vince Brown took us to the basement where the original slave quarters from the 1800s are still intact.
Calvert Ambush's story doesn't end with slavery. He was freed. He was emancipated by another former slave named John Freeman.